Now, next on the module is how to generate ideas for your book. And this is the essence of the module 2. How to generate ideas for your book. So some of the questions you need to ask yourself for you to be able to generate ideas that are relevant to people. Because it is not just enough for you to write a book. You must write a book that meets the need of the reader. So let's look at some of them, some of the ways of generating ideas for your book. Now, the first question you may want to ask yourself is, what's the purpose of the book? What's the purpose of the book? What's the purpose of the book? So, why am I writing? What do I want to achieve with this book? What problem do I want to solve with this book? What is it exactly I want people to know about certain subjects that I have written in this book? So that is very, very important. The purpose for writing. You must be able to answer that question very clearly. So it is very key. It is very, very, very key in generating ideas for your book. Now, the second question you may want to ask yourself is, who are you writing the book to? I have told you that audience is very, very important in book writing. You must have a target audience. Your book must be audience specific. Take for example, if I want to write about how to have erection, okay, how to have erection, or how to handle problem of erection, problem of having erection. Now, if I want to deal with that, of course, it will be wrong for me to be targeting women or children in this regard, because the topic is not suitable for such audience. So in this regard, I may want to start targeting the male folk, because those are the ones having a problem of erection. Do you understand now? So your audience is very, very key in this regard. Your audience is very, very key, and you must have that in mind as you are writing. Now, number 3 is, what is the book going to be about? What am I writing about? What am I writing about? Now, for you to be able to have an idea of what to write, you have to first look within yourself. What is it that I have so much knowledge about? What is it that I have so much skills about? What is it that I know so much about? So you have to first look within yourself to see what you know, to see the information that are inherent with you, based on your skills, your experience. Then number 2, you may also want to ask people around. There are people who are experts, who are your neighbors, your friends, your family members. You may also want to interview them and ask few questions on certain areas of interest to you. So that's also a way of getting information. Another one is to ask your audience, your clients, those who have bought your book at one time or the other. You may also like to ask them if they will be interested in a book with this particular topic. So these are also ways of knowing whether or not to continue with that expedition. Then number 4, you do a research on your competitors. What are my competitors writing about? So of course, you go on the internet and search it out. What are they writing about? What are those areas they are not covering, even with the ones they are writing? Because that will become your own unique voice. It becomes your selling point. Then number 5, you do a research on the subject. Do a research on the subject. So if I have decided to write about the problem, how to solve the problem of erection, then I need to do a lot of research on the internet to find out some of the things that experts are saying, some of the solutions that they are preferring to that particular problem. So these are ways of generating ideas for your book. I hope that is very, very clear.